And talking boxing, Saul Canelo Álvarez will face Gennady Golovkin in a trilogy fight in September, talking about September this year, rather than meet Dmitry Bivol in a rematch. Mexican Álvarez will return to super middleweight, where he's undisputed champion after a shock defeat by Bivol at light heavyweight. Álvarez had the option of a rematch with Russian Bivol, but will honor his agreement with the Kazakhstan, talking about Golovkin. The fight will take place on the 17th of September. No venue has been announced up to this moment, but I have the feeling that the fight might be taken to the Mecca of boxing, talking about Las Vegas. That's why you have all these kind of, legendary fights
Mhm.
take place. So hopefully that fight will take place in Las Vegas, but the promoters are yet to come up with the venue, so let's wait and see. Alvarez beat Golovkin in their rematch in 2018 after a controversial draw in 2017, both of which were at middleweight. Golovkin, who turned 40 in April, has won 4 successive fights since losing to Alvarez, reclaiming the IBF and WBA super middleweight titles along the way. So it shows that Triple G has been very, very active.
Mhm. Yeah, he's been active. I think he's been active since 2017. So um, this Alvarez fight, hopefully will come up. I hope this fight come up, but you never can tell. But it's coming up in September. Alvarez is 40. I mean, Golovkin is 40 already. If this fight doesn't hold now, it might never hold again between
Yeah,
both of them.
I totally agree
But
with you. But someone like Saul is 31 years old. So for me, in my
Mhm.
own opinion, I even think that the advantage is still with Saul Alvarez. If you look at the age disparity between these two boxers.
That's what I'm saying. That if they don't fight it now, if they don't fight this year, then they're not going to fight again because the guy will be 42 by next year. So there's no point fighting a 30-year-old boy or 31.
Well,
The
who
fight.
says there is no point in fighting a 30-year-old or a 31? You want to go and ask what's it called? You want to go and ask the legend about that? It's all about if you need the money. If an athlete needs
If
the
you
money, they will
if,
definitely come back to the ring, irrespective of their age. They will come back. It's all about the money, my brother.
anyway, that's a point. Depends on how you want to lose your belt. So if you want to lose your belt like that way, that's fine. And take the money for it. So it's
It's
advantage
all
to
about
Raul, but hopefully the fight will come up
Yeah, hopefully, but the
September.
fight has been scheduled to take place in September. So for me, I think that's visible is not too far away. So we should be able to see the fight, and it won't really make sense for Bebop to take on Saul anymore because he's yet to get paid for the first fight. So since
Hmm.
Bebop is yet to get paid for the first fight, why take on Saul in another rematch when you're not sure the money is going to come in? So
No,
it
it's
does make
not about the
sense.
money. Bivol is from Eastern Europe. That's why his money has been held back a way back. The transaction and everything. But Saul, surely he will get his money.
No
You
doubt,
know.
no doubt. So I will get paid. So I will get paid, but it's
Hmm.
because of the sanctions and imposed on Russia by the rest of the world,
Hmm.
by the Western world. That's why Bivov is here to get his money. So it does really make sense for us to have this fight, Gennady Golovkin against Saul Alvarez. Don't forget that's one fight a lot of boxing fans have been waiting for a very long time. So finally, we get to get our wish, and that's going to come up in September at a yet to be announced venue.